definitely the highest potential I've seen out of a flip yet. I mean, it had a courtyard, it had like a Romeo and Juliet patio or balcony area. It was absolutely nuts. Definitely the house was designed, I think, in such a way that, you know, it's luxury to pretty much anyone who would walk it or you know, want to live there. Of course, with that all being said, that just makes the budget that much higher on, you know, renovating it. So the house did flood at least 3 to 4 feet. Previously in the past, it is in Houston, what we consider an AE 100. So it's a 100-year floodplain, which means, you know, there's a good chance that whenever a storm comes or anything of that sort, that house will be susceptible to flooding as well. Even with that being said, like, I'm like, if we can get the price correct and the offer in, then I would still have no problem taking on that deal at all, because I know it would sell. It's just making sure that, you know, you're able to have the budget to do the things that you would want to for a house of that level, and make sure that everything is up to par, standard and quality wise. But aside from that, yeah, there were no deterrents. Now, of course, utilities and things of that sort weren't turned on, so you can't really do too hard of a check with those. So I would just pretty much include that within the budget of that needing repair or renovation. But as far as the upstairs part, honestly, I think just fresh paint and flooring would work for the upstairs portion of the house. Now, of course, like I said, downstairs it did previously flood, so you're looking at a lot more of extensive rehab with that in particular. But again, you know, that's why it's listed at a certain price. Now, this is an auction property right now, so I think the current bid on it is like $232. We're looking at about $1 million ARV, and you have a $318,000 reserve price. So I need to go back, like I said, calculate all the numbers and see accurately where I would be at for a rehab on a project like that, because there's a pool included as well. So you definitely need to make sure that the pool is working properly. Overall, blown away by the house. I'm in love with it, you know, but at the end of the day, we're in business. So if the numbers don't work, they don't work, regardless of how much you like or dislike a house.